Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, the home field of the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Boilermakers will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
He keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short.
Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's long. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Talk about a great way to start this game from setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle it at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the receivers got it. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Little. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Now they call a run. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he throws it deep. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Boilermakers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's Little. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And a throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's split it. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The QB to the tight end for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Catch made on the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Purdue. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? QB bootlegs here. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Music note. Music note. Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Homers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Little. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The short completion of the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Boilermakers have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, anytime you throw over the middle of the field, the quarterback has got to throw the football on time. There's so many obstacles there that you have to be able to negotiate on a ball thrown down the middle of the field, and this time it cost him.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pressure is coming. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch.
Complete to the tight end. Gain of 18. And a first down for the offense.
The Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Boilermakers are in the red zone. And now they run the draw play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. And the offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period.
Number 19. Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff again.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The shotgun running play call. Has the first down and more. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff in a single back formation. They're able to get him down. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. He's got a man down the middle. What a grab by the junior.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Little. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And the Boilermakers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's caught. It's Little. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw again. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grinding away on the ground. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
And now the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It's lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume.
Has a path to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this run